Hello and welcome to another update video about oil. In the last few videos we've been talking about this further decline to the downside to end this overall bear market in the oil market, and that so far is being followed. This, by the way, is the Brent Crude chart. We're going to take a look at WTI in a minute as well. First of all, the idea is that we are coming down in a C wave within a Y wave, so basically in an impulse. The wave 1 did already unfold as a 5-wave move. That's when we said, okay, it's likely to get now a bounce in a wave 2. I highlighted resistance on the chart. The wave 2 should ideally not go above $84. If it does, maybe something more bullish is going on. But at the moment, I see no trouble for the current wave count as long as we stay below $84. Within the wave 2, we've got this ABC structure. We have a 5-wave move up in an A wave. Now we're looking at the B wave. I gave you last week or early this week, gave you that support area for the B wave in yellow. So the ABC structure here is the structure within wave 2. That's sort of how it should play out. We've got 5 waves in A, we've got 3 waves in B here in yellow. Within this, you see A, B, and another C wave down. What do we want to see in the C wave? We want to see a 5-wave move. We have that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Possibly an ending diagonal. You can see how 3-wave like the subwaves are. So yeah, maybe a little bit lower here, and then ideally we do not break below $72 in this B wave. As long as we hold $72, I think we are going to get an impulsive rally maybe next week in the C wave, and that should take us into the red box between 79.50 and 84.05. so yeah, a little bit of a squiggle lower is possible. In terms of support, we have 73.79 and then 72.79, and ideally we're not going to go below it, because if we do, then this particular scenario of an ABC structure in the wave 2 is being challenged, and it may be that the wave 2 was already finished here, even though it would be really, really shallow. So that's Brent Crude. There is not much more to say. Based on this wave count and assessment, it currently would suggest that we are ultimately going to head down lower. So let me actually bring the WTI chart onto the screen. It's a very similar chart. It's just a slightly different prices. Here, what can we see? We are currently coming down as well. Yeah, and also here I'm counting 5 waves down off that high, which was printed on the 13th of April. I'm counting 5 waves down. I'm counting also here, or at least I'm watching if this is going to give us a wave 2 as well. I did highlight resistance in the previous videos here between 73.69 and 79.35. We've already reached resistance, but I think only in the A wave. We're also coming down here in a B wave. Also here, one more low would be possible and actually is quite likely. And it should get, ideally, this B wave should get into the area between 68.69 and 65.84. But I gave you here these dotted lines as possible targets in the previous video, and we've reached here now the $70 level. That was one of the support areas in the previous video. We have 5 waves down anyway in the C wave, and it doesn't necessarily need to come down any lower. I think at the moment we can be watching for a possible turnaround in oil to the upside in a C wave rally off wave 2. And again, resistance was already communicated. What certainly is the case is that this can now turn around at any time. But I currently, while I record this video, have no evidence that this very local downtrend in the oil market has already finished. Yeah, because we can not see any reaction at all here to these support areas. So at the moment, I think the mindset needs to be short term we go a little lower, but we certainly need to be watching here for a reversal. I can really always only analyze what I see. I can only analyze how the chart looks like while I make a video. Now, things can change when we head, when the market opens next week, things might have changed already. Yeah, but based on this at the moment, it looks like the C wave isn't over yet. But because this is a really, really small time frame and small section of the chart, this can change quickly. Important here would be just not to drop below 65.84 because it would challenge this ABC structure. The B wave should ideally hold the 78.6 retracement. Yeah, there's not much more to add about oil. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.